Ooh, girl, you know what's up. Ooh, what? Ooh, girl, you know what's up.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Jewel here with my healthy lifestyle change. I hope you guys are doing wonderful on this Feeling Myself Friday. I hope your 2021 is going as great as you would have imagined. I hope that your January is going great for you. I hope that this week went great. Your weekend will be fabulous, and the next coming weeks will be amazing for you. So, first things first, I just want to address the noise. I live on the pool of my apartment, so I open the door because it's a little warm in here, so that'll be like the little watery noise that you hear. And then my heater kicked on because I opened the door, so it just stopped. So that was that noise. So forgive me for the noise. I will project for you. So let's get into today's message, and not really a message. I told you last week that I will be telling you what my goals were for 2021, but I'm going to start out with telling you how to do goal setting. So I have my laptop here, and I have like a list of things that helps with goal setting. Now, I didn't come up with these strategies, but you can read these in different personal development books. But I got these particular strategies from a real estate group that I'm in, and it literally takes you through how to set goals. So I'm going to pull my laptop up here for you, and we're going to go through each one, and I'm going to show you how I have my goals set up, and I'm going to talk to you about what some of my goals are for this year. So the first thing is, in the real estate group, we met and we talked about how do you want to make 2021 a pivot year for you? How do you want to make this an impactful year to where it's not the same as 2020, 2019, 2018, to where you're actually walking into a new season? So with that, it goes into saying you need a shifting change formula. And the formula is GPA, goal, plan, action. Goal, plan, action, GPA. So that is your shift change formula. And then it goes into the steps on how you can align your goals, your plans, and your actions to actually get what you want. Because goal setting is not just the only thing. You can't write down a goal and expect to receive what it is that you're asking for without actually having a plan, without actually having action to back it up, and without actually executing your strategies that you say you're going to do every single day. That's literally how you're going to get your goals, is GPA. So number one is to define your why. Define your why. So I'm going to go through my goals and show you what I have written down. And I have my goals printed out on just some regular paper, and I also have my goals written down. I have my goals written down everywhere. It's written in my phone. I typed it up in my phone. It's written in a Google Docs. It's on a Word Docs. It's written here. I hand wrote it, and I printed it out, and I put it on paper. I don't know if you can kind of see. And I made it like, I liked how the guys who he presented in the real estate group, it looked like a newspaper. So I set mine up kind of like his because I was so in love with how his looked. So the first thing is to define your why. And my why I put at the top of the page. Can you see up here? I have my why, right? And my why says, and I'm shy, I don't like telling my goals, but whatever, here we go. I want a phenomenal life. I want a 100% life. I want to live fully and passionately each day, minute, and second of my life. I want to wake up and feel successful and fulfilled. I want to have opportunities to travel and explore the world freely. I want to grant my family the opportunity to live free. So that's my why. That's why I wake up every morning. That's why I grind hard. That's why I go make money. That's why I hustle, because I want to have a free life. I want to do what I want, an adventurous life, and I want to be able to grant my family the opportunity to be able to do that as well. So that's my why. So the first thing you do when you're goal setting is to define your why. And that's in real estate, that's in health, that's in wealth, that's in financial success, that's in business starting. It doesn't matter what it is. If you're getting a job, if you're starting a new job, define your why. It is so important to know why you do what you do, or why you want to do what it is that you want to do. You cannot do anything without knowing why you want to do it, because when it gets hard and when challenges arise and when you get tired or when you get bored or when you start procrastinating, that why is going to remind you of why you got to get up in the morning, why you got to work out, why you got to eat right, why you got to get your finances. That why. I can't slip because I want my mom to be able to go on cruises with me. I want her to come out of work and we go travel. So I can't stop, right? Because that's what I want for my mother. You know what I'm saying? So you have to remember what it is that your why is every single day, right? So define your why. That's number one. Number two is commitment. So we talked a little bit about this last week, right? And I told you, commit yourself completely. And you cannot just say you want it. You can't just say, this is what my goal is. You have to literally commit yourself to it. And I've been telling my boyfriend this every day, pretty much since this year started. Like, I have these body goals that I want. Yeah, I lost weight. Yeah, I look fabulous. Great, whatever. I have some body goals that I want, and when I say, y'all, I'm so committed. I'm so committed to it. You literally have to commit yourself completely. It's all I talk about every single day. I'm obsessed. And you live, like, it sounds crazy, but you have to have a little bit of obsession when you want something out of life. You literally have to be obsessed. And that's the difference between people who kind of get what they want and people who get what they want, is that obsession, because it's every single day. So it says commitment. There's a difference between desire and commitment. Like, you can't just say you want it. You can't just, oh my God, I want this so bad. You have to commit yourself completely. And when you commit yourself completely to actually getting your goals, then that's you giving up your old self. You literally kill off the person that you were, because now you're committed to who you want to be. Okay? So that's number two. Number three is define your 5-year vision. Define your 5-year vision. So things in your 5-year vision would be your job. What do you want your job to be 5 years from now? Your income. What is it that you want to make each year, each month, each week? What is your financial goal? What is your income looking like in 5 years? Your passive income. Now, this is related to real estate, but you can make it related to your actual real life. But your passive income, what does the passive income look like for you? Are you doing side jobs, or is your hobby paying you passively? Or do you have rental properties that's paying you passively? Like, what's your passive income in 5 years? Your free time. What does your free time look like? What do you want to do? What trips do you want to take? Where do you want to go? Where, like, in 5 years, where have you been? Like, what do you want your 5 years to look like when it comes to your free time? And relationships. So whether that's love, that's your business relationships, that's your relationship with your mom, your parents, your aunts, whoever. What does your relationships look like in your life? And how is that helping you or making you or molding you into the person that you want to be? So what do those relationships look like, and how do they build you into the person that you're trying to be? So with that, I'm not going to go into all my goals for my 5-year vision, but my 5-year vision is on here. Can you see? Okay, yeah. It's on the paper. It's on the paper. And I wrote these on January 6th. So I put January 6th, 2026, and that's 5 years from now. So my career, I'm living the life I always imagined. I'm a full-time DJ and music producer. I'm enjoying my time that I get to spend creating and relaxing. And then I go into how much I'm making doing DJing and music producing, the artists that I'm working with, the different type of jobs and that I've done for different people, and And just literally I go into detail about what my career looks like in 5 years. And then I talk about another passion of mine, which is fashion. I talk about official public apparel and where that is in 5 years, the people that I've worked with, the runways that I have ripped, honey. And then I go into real estate because that is another passion of mine. And I say I have a passive income of $10,000 a month for my real estate rental property portfolio. I flip 3 properties per year, which generates $50,000 to $100,000 per flip. And I literally detail how much it is I'm making per year, per month. Then I go into my education. So I want to get my PhD. With that, I say I have my PhD. I'm super grateful and excited about it, what the degree is, how long it took me, and what I'm gonna do with it. My free time, I'm traveling, my love life, my health. I'm physically and mentally fit. I've got my body fat below a certain percentage. Like, I've grown and lifted my glutes naturally. I can do pull-ups nonstop. I can run a mile in 7 minutes. Put in my 5K at 21 minutes. Like, I just go into detail about that. Community, so community service is something that I'm really passionate about as well. And one thing that I do want to start is a community center in Birmingham, Alabama. And I literally go into detail about that. I've been talking about it since I was a little girl, and I've always dreamed of starting a center in Birmingham, and literally in the center of Birmingham, to where all the schools can come to, and it's like an extended program of school, but it's extracurricular activities. I'm not gonna go into detail, but I detailed what I wanted for that community center on here because that's a goal of mine. And my finances is something that I take really seriously. And like my money, I am passionate about being a big spender, being a big saver, being frugal, setting goals and getting what I want, clearing my student loans, clearing my credit card debt. Like, I'm really passionate about my finances. So I talk about what my finances are 5 years from now. So that's my 5-year vision, okay? My why is at the top. And then go into my detailed 5-year vision for my life. There are other categories that you can put on your list. It's not limited to this. If there are other goals that you have, you definitely can put them on there under whatever category it is that you would like. But these are the ones that we talked about in the real estate. So these are the ones that I listed onto my 5-year vision. So then it goes and it says, set a 1-year goal. So we're in 2021, so obviously that's going to be what you're doing. What goals do you want for 2021? At the end of 2021, what do you want it to look like? When you look back and you like, I did this. So you want to set your goals for 2021. So what do I need to do this year, 2021, to hit my 5-year goal? What do you need to do this year that's going to get you what you want in 5 years? So I have here my 2021 year vision, and I set it up the same way I did the 5-year vision. Okay, so my health goals, I'm just gonna go into a few because it's long, but my health goals for this year, so I'm doing what is called a 30-60-90, right? First 30 days, first 60 days, first 90 days, right? And then when that's done, start over. 30, 60, 90. And I'm going 30, 60, 90 this whole year till I get what I want. So my health goals, I'm doing a 30, 60, 90 challenge for myself. And I called it energy eating, increase upper body strength, be able to do 5 pull-ups in a row, focus on plant-based eating, run a mile each Saturday so I can decrease the time it takes to run a mile to get faster on a 5K. For the community, my community service goals, my community center. So I'm going to look up, because one of my goals is to have a scholarship program. So research how to do that, find investors, learn how to raise capital. Real estate, learn to properly wholesale properties, finances, commit to clearing credit card debt by August 30th, 2021. How much I'm gonna have in my extra savings, how much I'm gonna have in my regular savings, how much I'm gonna have in my splurge account. And I'm gonna get me a brand new car this year, okay? Paid in full because I don't believe in notes. So now you got your year, right? And you thinking, oh, I got my year goals and that's it. Nope. Next you want to set a Q1 goal. Set a Q1 goal. So that's basically a 90-day check-in, right? So you want to do a 90-day check-in with yourself. So you know how companies, you guys meet, right? You have your year goals and then you meet in 3 months and you're like, where are we? Okay, we slacking here, we doing this, or we're doing incredible in this area. Okay, so let's make sure we're doing this so that we can bring this area on up, right? So you have to have those meetings with yourself so you can see where you are on where you're trying to get to. And if in 90 days you still here and you haven't moved, then you know something's wrong and you need to readjust. You don't want to wait till November and you try to catch up. If you go ahead and do it in the when the 90 days gets here, then you have time to adjust and get yourself together. And it makes your goal getting easy. It makes it easier when you break it down, right? So here we go. I have my Q1. Can you see? Q1 first 90 days. That's Q1, okay? Right? What do you have to do in the first 90 days to get your 2021 goals, to get your 5-year vision? So I'm gonna just go through my Q1 that's gonna get me what I want on my 5-year vision. Read or reread 10 books. That's a goal of mine. In 90 days, that's what I'm doing. Got my book here. This is one of my books that I'm reading, Becoming by Michelle. Miss Obama, okay? Only eat plant-based foods. Me and my beau, we're not eating out. We're not drinking. We're not eating fried foods. We're not eating white sugars. We're not eating baked goods. We're not doing any of that, right? Because my health goals, my 30, 60, 90 for the year is energy eating only and releasing 30 pounds. Increasing upper body strength. I can't do all that if I'm alcohol, eating out, fried foods, white sugars, baked goods. So my goal for Q1 is to make sure I'm refraining from all of that. So this is what I want. I want alkaline eating. I want to drink a gallon of water a day. I want to stretch daily before and after my workout. Meditate daily and keep a journal of my emotions. Work out each day on schedule at 4 a.m. Say affirmations each morning. Same with my savings. I was telling you my finances. My goal is to clear my credit card debt by August 30th, 2021. So here I have my savings plan of how much I'm going to have in my savings at the end of Q1, how much I'm going to have in my extra savings at the end of Q1, how much I'm going to have in my splurge account at the end of Q1, and how much of each check I'm putting in there so I can have what I want. How much of my debt that I'm going to have paid off by the end of Q1 so I can get the 2021 goal of when my debt is going to be paid off. Network with 5 DJs. Put a number on it, guys. It's important that you put a number and a date on things, because when you say I want to make money, you can go outside and make $1 and you've made money. So be specific. Be specific about your goals. Do not just leave it up in the air for the universe to decide who you get to be. Be very specific when you're saying what I want my goals to be, because saying I want to make money will get you making $1.50, and the universe, like, you said you want to make money, I gave it to you. That's what you got. So be very specific when you say how much. So everything has a dollar amount on here. Everything has how many I'm doing, quantity. Everything has a date, Q1, March 1st, I believe, or whatever, 31st or 30th, whatever the last day is. Network with 5 DJs and exchange info. Complete 13 Friday vlogs. Post consistently on my page. How many posts that is. How many Tasted Tuesdays that is. My weight release updates. I got it written down for my first 30 days of what I'm doing. So boom, now we got our Q1. And you thinking, okay, boom, I got everything, I should be ready. Incorrect. So you got your 5-year vision, you got your year vision, you got your 5-year, your 1 year, I know the light is real bright, and your first 90 days. Okay? So you got that. And you got your why. The next thing you want to do is define your weekly process. I have my weekly process of what I'm going to be doing. And this one is not written down. This one is in my calendar. So I get a notification when it's time to do the thing. So I'm going to turn my laptop around here for you. Okay, so I'm going to go through it, right? On the calendar in Google, you're able to, look at this bright old light. Okay. You're able to literally schedule each day, right? So my weekly process, this is what I'm doing every week for the first 90 days and for the year unless I get to the first 90 days and I determine when I have another reconvene with myself, okay, that didn't work. Then I'm going to adjust the weekly process, right? But here we go. I have on here, I said I want to read 10 books in the first 90 days. I have my reading schedule. This light green that's kind of faded out here, that's my reading schedule. That's when I'm reading my book, okay? When it's time to work out each day, when it's time to get up, that's that yellow at the top right here. You can't read it, but you can see the colors, right? I have it. Ooh, this lighting. Let me see. Let me turn it down or something. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Here we go. So, my workout schedule, that's in yellow. Every day. My DJing schedule, that's this right here. Every day. And it's at a different time on some other days because I have other things going on. So DJing right there. Okay? Let's see what else. My clothing brand, business hours. Right here in blue. Those are my business hours. And it's during the day on other days. Business hours. Okay? So I have different things on my schedule that I'm doing every week that tells me this is what I should be doing. Because I don't have to guess what I'm supposed to be doing right now because my schedule is going to tell me what I'm supposed to be doing. I got my miles scheduled on here. I got my stretch and my meditation hour scheduled on here. I got my wholesaling time scheduled on here for my real estate because I said I want to do my first wholesaling by a certain date. According to it, it's scheduled. So you want to schedule your goals, okay? Schedule it because if you don't put it down, you're not going to do it. So now, when you break it down from a weekly schedule, now you want to plan your week. With that, I do have it written down. I have this, paperwork everywhere. You want to plan your week. So, here we go. This is my notebook. I love this little notebook, and I think it's by Sugar Paper. I got it from Target. It's the cutest little book. Anyway, I love it because at the beginning of the month, it allows you to come in here and write your monthly notes. So I have my monthly notes, and I just write a letter to myself every month, expressing my feelings to myself, right? And then it lets you put your personal goals. So I literally wrote my personal goals that I had for Q1 and what I'm doing here. I wrote my health goals. It got a space for health goals. It has a space for work goals. And it has a space for financial goals. You can write down your important dates, and it gives you an extra space if you need extra space. So I love this book. And then it gives you the calendar of the month. So here we are in this week. Today's the 22nd. So boom. Here's what I'm doing this week. Find and analyze properties. Design OPA spring look. Complete my becoming book. I'm going to finish this book before this weekend is out. begin next book. Then I put this week's goals. It says I have complete becoming, vlog and edit my vlog. And then it has to call. So these are people you can list to call. If you got an email to buy if there's things you need to buy. And then that's my whole week. So my week is planned, right? So I have my plan for the week. Now I want to go into what's next. Execute daily. So now you have to write down, what are you doing each day? What are you doing each day that's going to get you to those goals each week? What are you doing each week that's going to get you to those goals each month? What are you doing each month that's going to get you to that Q1 goal? What are you doing for Q1 that's going to get you your yearly goal? And what are you doing each year that's going to get you to that 5-year vision? That's how you got to break it down. So here it is, daily. This is what I'm doing. On Monday, OPA spring look. We worked on our what we want our photo shoot concept to be. We had some tags that needed to come into the mail, and we said we got to check on them, and boom, they came in the mail for OPA. We picked our models that we want for our upcoming photo shoot. Find and analyze deals on Tuesday for wholesaling. Create a plan for getting leads. We talked about that. On Wednesday, here's the goals that I have, what we worked on Wednesday. Thursday, I didn't have much on Thursday because I had some other things going on. Friday, that's today, I have download 10 songs. So for DJing, I'm downloading 10 songs, 10 new songs today for my DJing once I get done with this. Saturday, I have to create a new crate, so I'm going to be working on a new playlist that I'm going to be DJing. And Sunday, I have just written down right now for a weight check-in that I'm going to be doing. So literally, this is what I'm doing each day that's going to make sure I get what I need for the week done, which is in total going to get me what I need done for the month and for Q1, right? And then 9 says, track your progress. Track your progress. So that's why I say it's important with being specific with your goals. So you can either track your progress weekly. You can track it every 2 weeks, every month. So like for what will be easier for me is tracking my progress. So since I'm doing Q1, right, the first 3 months, at the end of every month, I'm reconvening, making sure I'm on track, right? So one example would be save 10% of each check in my savings, which is about the number that it is, that is to remain untouched, right? All I have to do at the end of this month is calculate how many checks I had, do the 10%, add them up, and is that on track for what I'm trying to hit at the end of Q1, right? So that's why it's important with being specific. And I have complete 13 vlogs. I have to have a certain amount in January in order to complete that many vlogs, right? So all I have to do is go count how many vlogs I have. So that's how you track your progress. You have to be specific with your goals in order to track your progress, okay? Number 10 is be persistent, never give up. Meet regularly with your mastermind group. Like I said, this was pertaining to real estate. However, this can pertain to real life. You need a mastermind group. You need a mastermind group. And sometimes it's not going to be the people around you. Your life is defined by the 5 people that you hang around, but it does not necessarily have to be the people that you see every day. I know that we are in COVID, so you're not really seeing people every day, but I am in support groups on Facebook where I get in there. My health groups, I'm in there like, hey, I need some help. Okay, I'm in a wholesaling group for Dallas. I'm like, hey, I need some help. Okay, so I'm meeting with my people every day, every week, making sure that I'm on track, them motivating me and I'm motivating them so that we can get our goals. Okay, so it does not have to be people around you. Find support groups, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you find you a support group. So that is really it. Okay, I gave you 10 steps to reach your goals. Okay, 10 steps. I really want you guys to follow them. Seriously. So if you have your goals and you just have your 2021 vision down, let's go back. Let's start over. let's reconvene and let's go through these 10 steps. And I'm going to list them down below so it'll be easier for you to see them. But let's go through these 10 steps to get you to have a successful 2021, a successful 2022, 23, 24, 25, 26. Let's actually be successful. Let's get some plans down. Let's do our GPA goals, plan, action so that we can make 2021 a pivotal year. I know that it's going to change my life. That's why I'm super excited. That's why I'm always pumped when you see me, because I'm not confused on what my goals are. It's written down. I don't have it all stuffy up here. I have it written down. It's written in stone. All I got to do is execute. Okay? Execute every day. So I really want you guys to try these goal strategies out. This is how you set goals and actually get them. Okay? And I want to know how it's going. I need an update. I need y'all to give me progress reports. When you tracking your progress, say, hey, it's working. Let me know. Comment down below and tell me. I want to know how your goal setting is going. So please, please let me know if you use these goal settings or if you have your own way to get to your goals. I would really, really love to know. All right, guys, I will see y'all next time. Peace.